Okay, here is my 2006 Audi A3. This is the 4-cylinder 2.0 turbo. This thing is front-wheel drive, unfortunately, but man, it means it can do burnouts. Got this thing, it's got about 170,000 miles on it. I got it for stupid cheap. This is the first generation of this, or the second generation actually, I'm sorry. But this is the one they released before the S-Line came out. The S-Lines being all-wheel drive. This is a 6-speed, which is super sick. Really hard to find a 6-speed. But interior's not bad, you know. It was better than this, but I put stains on it and stuff. But the trim just got some wear. But overall, it's all pretty clean, you know. Great car, really comfortable, like no road noise. Love this vehicle. Man, it's a whole heck of a lot faster than my Miata too. Let's pop the hood, take a look. So I bought this not long ago. It's got these stock wheels that have been painted. The previous owner has really got some curb rash on these things. It's kind of crazy. Like all the wheels really look like that. He's like painted over them like a bunch of times. It's just like super weird to me. Okay, so everything's pretty stock on this car. It does, I hate all this plastic, but we're going to be doing an intake, and it's basically going to replace all this intake, you know, you replace all this crap, but I can't take this off because the intake is actually like a part of this system. So this is basically stock, honestly, except for previous owner did an APR stage 2 tune, allegedly. And it also has a blow-off valve, which I'm guessing that's the only reason for the tune. I can't understand why you would tune it otherwise. I mean, without changing anything. It doesn't have an exhaust or anything else like that. I imagine it probably had to be tuned for the blow-off valve. But without any other mods, I'm not sure that's even a good idea to have that on there. I know that a lot of vehicles that have vent-to-atmosphere blow-off valves, I mean, it's not just something you just want to do for the heck of it. You know, that can be actually pretty bad. I've heard a lot of cars can make them run lean, but I don't know all that much about that side of it, so this was my first turbo car, so it'll be a lot of fun. Oh, the other thing, when I bought the car, I did put Audi R8 coil packs. They were like just drop in. Like, I mean, literally like plug and play, just drop in. They fit, I think, all Audis, honestly. But those things are great because when I first got it, I was doing some pulls and I kept getting a misfire on cylinder 2, and then I tested it. You know, I took that coil pack and moved it around, and the code followed it. So I replaced it with an OEM one, and I blew that as well. So I saw some people online saying just to get the R8 ones, and you won't have to worry about that anymore. So this is pretty much the car. So tell me what you guys think. Like, I want to put, it doesn't look bad the way it is, just like a regular mom car, I guess, but I like wagons. But I want to put some wheels on it. There are these radiates that are just really wild looking, big wide wheels. I think that would be great once I get it lowered on some lowering springs, maybe coilovers. I'm not really sure about that yet. I'm gonna do an intake and exhaust. But the wheels, what type of wheels do you guys think? I was thinking about maybe even going with like be funny to do like a JDM type of wheel, just for fun. But I know that the lug pattern on these wheels isn't traditional with a lot of the Japanese wheels, you know, so we'll have to see what's available out there. But a lot of the Euro pricing is kind of outrageous. But ECStuning.com looks like they got a ton of stuff, so I'm excited to buy some puppies for this bad boy. Just got the windows tinted. Texas summer, you cannot mess around with that. I also want to do the taillights these taillights are okay. Well, actually, this taillight is like melted on the inside. The bulb kept going bad, and it was like all melted. The way that they engineered these, I mean, I don't know. I think it could have been done better. It could have been done easier. I guess they were trying to be innovative or whatever. Maybe it works for them, but it didn't work here. And this car's from New York City. This car's from New York, so it's not like it spent a long time in the heat. But for being from New York, it's not really rusty. Like, I've been underneath. It's really not bad at all. The owner took care of it. These fenders have been repaired. You can see my fingernails are painted because we played a show and painted our fingernails. Pride month. Yeah, you can see it's been fixed. And it's not the best job, but it's not the worst job either. The rocker's got a little bit of repair on it as well. But yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania. This is clean for a northern car, especially a 13-year-old normal car. It's that Miata. The other really goofy things about this car is the hitch. It's kind of cool that it has one. However, like that bonk ass installation, like they cut the bumper to try to make it nice, and then like it didn't work, and they were like, all right, whatever, fuck it. But it also looks like it's been like bottomed out on something, like it's been ripped back. So I'll have to get underneath there, see what's going on, see if I can bend it back, or maybe just move it. God, this gimbal is so goofy, dudes. It's like so unpredictable. It just has a mind of its own. But look at these taillights. Like, what's happening? I mean, God, I'll see if these will polish, but I'm not even sure they will. Maybe I'll polish them, try it, and then I'll try clear coating them. And if that doesn't work, then I'll just get some new ones or something like that. Maybe make some cool Euro-looking ones. It's already European, so why wouldn't it be Euro-looking? Yeah, see, look at the curb rash on this SOBs. Like, I'm like, all my cars have had rims, so I'm like religious about not curb rashing. I've done it once on this car, on the old wheels, on the inside of the rim. On the inside of the rim. Like, when I had these other wheels, oh my gosh. But that's pretty much it. Let's go for some drives. I should have cleaned this thing off, but I didn't, so yeah, oh well. It's also got these really cool carbon fiber dudes that need to be polished up as well, but those are like sick. What do you guys think? You guys think I should do like some fender flares? Just go for that look? Your front lip. Holy crap, this thing. Oh well. Well, let's go do some pulls. Let's do some rips, boys. Okay, let's try this again. First time for you, second time for me. For reasons that I'm not going to go into. Because everyone makes mistakes and we're all human. It's really good to remember that. So, a little hydration. Stay hydrated, dear God, please. So we're going to go for a little drive and do a couple pulls. So, like I said, this car is the 2-liter turbo, TSI turbo. I'm not sure the size of the turbo. I don't know German stuff that well. I don't know turbo cars that well, like the specs. I've never owned a turbo car. I've never turboed anything. But I don't know how big the turbo actually is. I don't know what kind of PSI it's making. I don't know what kind of boost it's making at all. I really want to get a boost gauge and a wideband to kind of see what the tune is doing from the previous owner. You know, with this blow-off valve, it could be doing some real weird stuff. I mean, it could be going lean. I don't know that it is. It seems to be running great. The guy I bought it from, who did not install it, but the guy I bought it from looked it up. I guess he tunes cars himself, and he's the one who told me it was an APR Stage 2 tune. And I talked to that guy for a while, and he knew his shit. I mean, he had these cool videos. He had all these. When I went to go buy the car, he had all these pictures of the race cars he had driven, and the events that he had been a part of. You know, he had GTRs and all sorts of stuff. He started with the Miata, which was really cool, because I got a Miata, so we hit it off right from the get-go. When I went to go pick the car up, I also have a Saab 92X. It's basically like the Subaru, people call it. It's built by Subaru for Saab. So it's like a Impreza wagon with a faceplant. Wow. A face swap. Yeah, it's very cool. I love that car. And he knew everything about that. He knew more about that car than I did. So he kind of knew what he was talking about. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he lied or something like that either, because people are people. People can be crummy. People can be good people too. It's just hard to give them the benefit of the doubt all the time. Especially when you're buying a car from someone's making money off you. I don't really want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But man, I'm trying to get to Mexico here, but geez, everyone and their mother is out. Aren't you people at work? Go to work. It's gonna be hard to do some pulls out here. We might have to find a new location, but there's one. It's not a monumentally fast car. You know, it's definitely not. I mean, this is... I don't even think these things... I think these make around 250 horsepower stock. So, like, I mean, this thing feels like a sporty Civic. You know, like a Civic SI is probably faster than I would guess in a straight line. Would not outhandle it at all. This thing is a boat. Rear end is weird. It gets real floaty. So that's another reason we get coilovers, apart from just making it look great. But honestly, like in any gear though, AC on, like I just gotta put my foot down and it just takes off. Maybe it's because I'm used to driving slow cars, but I've driven some pretty fast cars. I mean, I've driven a couple built Subarus, you know, Corvettes and Camaros. I used to work at GM, so we saw a ton of them coming through there. We put like Pro Chargers and stuff on them. I wouldn't. I worked in the body shop, but the mechanic guys were always building crazy cars. I got to drive and ride a lot of them. Viper, all sorts of stuff. But I'm used to driving the Miata, and this thing is way faster than that. It goes through the gears great. Everything's smooth. This car was really well taken care of. I got super lucky. I mean, who moves to Texas from up north and then buys a car that's from up north? I mean, most Texan people would probably look underneath this thing and be like, oh my gosh, look at all this rust. But it's honestly so clean. Nothing's overly corroded. Nothing is. It's just surface rust. As far as I can tell, it is not bad at all. So for me, that's a win. There's like 1,000 people. I guess there's a parade. I guess I'm just leading a parade, because that's what it feels like. There's so many people behind me and in front of me. I guess I'd be following the parade. Yeah, okay. Know what you'd like to see on the car. You know, I'm going to do some videos on the coil pack install, which was stupid easy. I'm going to do the intake install once I get that. Thinking about exhaust. Let me guys know what you think are good modifications for these. If you like the car, you don't like the car, anything you don't like about it. Wow, shaky as hell right here on this bridge. But anything you'd like to see, any ideas for content, I'd be happy to do. I'm probably going to change the taillights out as I was showing before, and I'll probably do a video showing how to like buff and polish all that stuff, or attempt to, the taillights and the carbon fiber appliques. And if you know that doesn't work, then I'll still do a video on it, and then I'll do a video on clear coating them and making them extra shiny. And I'm probably gonna do a detailed video, like interior detail, just like favorite things about buying a car is like cleaning all the stuff out of it. I've already cleaned this one pretty good. It wasn't too bad. But you saw there's some stains in the seats and stuff like that, so we'll get that stuff figured out. There's not a lot of human remains. I bought this Honda Civic off this lady who like wore makeup, a lot of makeup, and there was just so much like human and makeup like I remember out of the back seat I cleaned like a whole dehydrated tomato, like a whole tomato slice, like from a burger, just been thrown into the crevices, and I found it and scraped. Oh my god, it was just so brutal. So I cleaned all that out and then ate it because it was delicious. Just kidding. But yeah, cleaning cars, one of my favorite parts. Cleaning the interior. I actually hate cleaning the exterior of my car. I never clean this car. I never clean any of my cars. Just never do. Maybe like the first nice day coming out of winter, I'll wash it. You know, if I'm going to like a car show or something like that. But no. So that's the other thing. I don't really intend to do like any autocross with this car or track days. I like the idea of getting into some drag racing maybe, but it's supposed to be my daily driver. You know, we just make it nice, reliable daily driver. A lot of people question the reliability of these, but I got this FAG OBD2 plug-in. It goes to an app on my phone, and I think it's OB11. Shout out OB11. But everything goes to my phone, and I can like clear my codes, check my codes. I can program certain things, you know. But this car, I mean, it's sound. It's totally sound. So there's a couple little things here and there I got to fix, but nothing that's like a problem with the vehicle. So this guy, the Civic behind me, wants it. I'm gonna give it to him. All right, guys. Appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, unsubscribe, dislike, whatever you prefer. Just move on without doing anything, honestly. Just close the window out, whatever you feel like. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.